ignore Vegeta. I'm gonna take you down.
Alright everyone, JB here. We are back with another Dragon Ball Legends video on the channel today. Now today, going to be going over a few things as far as a few ways that y'all can get y'all some CC right now, and pretty much some updates that are coming in like a few days or tonight. So we're going to cover all of that and be sure to make sure to gonna go over everything to get y'all at least bare minimum 5,000 CC. So if you enjoyed today's content and the video, make sure to leave a like and consider hitting that subscribe button. It's very much free. Once again, we are doing a giveaway at 4,500 subscribers, so be sure, if you want to be part of that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and comment down below. Now first things first, we're gonna go ahead and count our survey for part 2 of the festival. We already had the part 1, as I mentioned in one of the other videos. So for part 2, which is probably going to come in like a few days, I think it's going to be 250 CC. So we're going to go ahead and tap that on our calculator right here. And then we also have, I forgot, the regular login for 7 days. So it's 70 CC. And then I'm going to go ahead and tack on another 100 because we also have a festival login. And in a few days, I'm pretty sure we're getting 100. That's what it says on there. I don't know how many days exactly, but I know it's in a few days. Now, next thing I want to look at is we're going to go hop over here to the news, because tonight, on tonight's reset, when the game resets for tonight, we do have a festival coming tonight. Now we do have now from the festival itself, we are going to be able to get 1,000 CC. Then I'm going to tack on 300 more because they also have missions to go along with the festival. So in total we're looking at 1,300 CC. So then if you guys don't have a buddy, pretty much to grind it out, there is a Discord I have. I'm going to leave the link down in the description, so make sure you pretty much checking that out if you want to have someone to grind the raid with. Now these are all the boost characters for the raid, so if you have any type of new characters, you're going to want to use them, and whoever else is on here to make your party. Pretty simple stuff. And be aware, guys, you want to grind this raid because not just for the crystals, we also have the limited Z power, there's regular Z power, and then we're going to be able to get over 2,000 of the slot removers. So very valuable in my opinion. I just wish they would give us the 600 instead of the 100 Z power, but it is what it is. Now we're going to tap that on 1,300, and we're going to sit at 1,720. Then we also do have if I can find it, a new battle royale coming up. So let's see what it begins. It does say it begins tonight on the reset. So for me, it's at 12 AM when that resets. But from the shop for the battle royale, if you haven't played it before, this is basically just another game mode in PvP, where if you just play it, they only have certain time periods. So just make sure you're looking at certain time periods and pretty much what the teams are for it, right? So you can get 300 from this as well from the shop, just as long as you're you're just playing it. It's pretty simple. We're gonna add on another 300 and we're sitting at about 2,000. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop over here to the missions. So I'm going to go over everything I want to look over here at. Now I'm not going to count the Battle Lovers plan for this video because everyone's Battle Lovers plan, it resets, every different, unless I'm doing like a full complete guide, then that's when I'm going to count it. But just make sure you guys are whenever it resets, make sure you guys are at least doing the free to play side. It's 500 CC right there. If you decide to buy it, it's 2,000 in total. It's the best investment. Daily stamp, we're gonna count 500 because every 7 days you're getting 500. As you can see, I'm going to get my other 100 tomorrow or tonight. So we're going to add 500. And then we're going to hop back over here. Not gonna count the missions right here, because like I said, I've mentioned it in my last video, and this was part of part 1. So if you haven't done it yet, which I'm pretty sure most of you have, go ahead and make sure you finish it out. I'm on my last one, so when this raid comes around, I'm gonna pretty much just grind it out a lot. So it's another 1,000 or 3,000 in total if you haven't done any of it. But what I'm gonna look at is the co-op. We're gonna get 200 from this. And what you're simply doing, like I said, same thing for the raid. If you need someone to play co-op or raid with, just a buddy, because it's easy. Because you're just literally just pressing rematch instead of going to find a whole different match. Just join the Discord that's down in the link down below. All you're doing is just winning. And I think the match is 65. So you have to win 65 times in total, which really isn't a lot. You don't even have to grind it. You can literally just play the limited time rewards every day. That's 3 times each day. Still 15 days left. So we're gonna tack on that 200 right there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the I think that's everything for the missions. And I'm not gonna count any of these because this is up to you guys. Same thing for me. I haven't grinded all this out. But if you haven't done any of these, especially like newer players, be sure to look at this for the events. Same thing with these, like down here, like the regular events that we get updated into the game. Just do these. I have a few CC to collect for some of these, like this right here. It's 400 right there. Really simple, especially if you're free to play. So make sure, if you didn't know you can get CC from that, just look at the missions, what you gotta do, and pretty much just do it. Now, it really sucks that they didn't give us something for full power battle. They gave us Z power, erasers, which is great, but CC would have been greatly appreciated. We do have this, so I'm guessing this event isn't going to end until the festival actually ends, because this has been running since part 1. Since now we're in part 2, it's still up, so it's probably going to be up until the end of part 3 of the festival. Only thing I hate is I think you get 200 from this in total, because I've missed a few days on this because I've literally forgotten this event, and it's not that hard, but I think you get a total of 200, and it's 200, and you need 5 of these every 5. You only get 1 per day, so every 5 days you're getting 5. So I've missed a few days, which sucks, but hey, we're gonna tap that on. It's 200. Okay, so I messed up right there. It's kind of crazy that I keep doing it. Alright, so we're sitting at 2,920. What else? So while we're over here in the shops, we do also have the PvP shop. Let's see. So you guys can get 300 from this. Display PvP, really simple. So we're gonna add that to our total. Alright, so we're sitting at 3,220, and I think, yeah, that's pretty much it, except for the last thing I want to check out is PvP itself. Now, this season just reset it, literally like a day ago, 2 days ago. So everything is double for as far as rewards. Now, you guys, I see a lot of people, especially people that join Discord, they don't play enough, and you don't get that much rewards, right? I'll say it's really simple to get in the top 10,000. It's not that hard, I feel like a lot of people just say that they can't because of their teams. It's not even that, What you gotta look at, guys, you gotta look at, if you make a mistake, you lose a game, just look at the replay. Maybe you were just sidestepping too much, you were being a little bit too aggressive. Just be a little bit more patient in your matches. It's really not that hard. You're getting 1,600, and then at the bare minimum, you guys should be at least getting in the top 20 if you're in the top 10,000. So we're gonna tack on that 200 right here. So that's about 1,800 right there. I'm gonna count only 1,800 because it actually depends on what group you're in as well. let's look over here on the groups. So if you're in the top 10, it's still 200. Okay, in the top 3, so you don't get 500 until you're the first one. So I'm just gonna, for the benefit of the doubt, I'm only gonna count 1800 because, you know, I know a lot of groups, unless you're like in, you know, like a group I'm in, Group S or like Group Z. Group Z is like the higher ranks, but Group S is for people that's always in that top 10,000 range, top 6,000. And you know, I always aim for top 6,000 because it doesn't even matter if you get in the top 3,000 to the one, you know, it's literally the same rewards. The only difference is the Z power. So you guys, you know, you definitely can do it. It's not that hard. At the end of the day, that's how much we got right here for the total. Sitting at 5,020. So it's not that bad, you know, 'cause we got about 2 weeks until the reset. Well, not reset, but the ultra banner. So you guys got to start preparing, right? And if you don't want to save for the ultra, that's up to you. You know, you can still summon on Trunks and Vegeta. It's totally up to you. But if you want to be smart, you want to save for the next unit, then I suggest doing that. But also, we're gonna cover probably tomorrow or Saturday. We're gonna cover another video on the next Zenkai, because this one does end in a few days. So hopefully, we're probably expecting that maybe a Zenkai this weekly reset next week, or maybe the week after that. So be sure to do that. Like I said earlier in the video, we are almost at 4,500 subscribers. So once we hit that goal, we're gonna do our giveaway. There's gonna be 2 winners for that. I'll do the rest of the details as soon as we hit that goal. But be sure to make sure you're doing that. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JV. I'm out.